Alright guys, we are back in game 2 of match 1. The only match. Alright, it opens with a monk. He might have the OTK. Oh, discards upstart. That's a perfect card to discard with monk. Summons another monk. Discards another upstart. Okay, so he's gonna go Greffer. Discard Stygian from it. Okay, he's gonna discard another Dark Greffer. He runs 2 Dark Greffer. Most builds only run 1. To dump Stygian. Stygian is probably the best thing to dump, in my opinion, no matter what the situation. Okay, summon Archfiend from the hand. That's a pretty good opening so far. He can probably go off. He could have added Launcher and summon Lavalval Chain, detaching Archfiend to send Necromancer to Infernity. Sorry, to use Infernity Launcher to bring back both of them and get more searches, but I mean, this guy is higher rated than me, so maybe he knows Infernity better than I do. Alright, so he sends Necromancer to the graveyard. See how that... Oh, it was the face down launcher! Alright, that's why he didn't do what I said. He already had the launcher face down, people. But yeah, so he basically did do exactly what I said. Alright, now he's gonna see someone with Monk and the Archfiend. Then he's gonna detach the Archfiend and probably send Stygian Street Patrol to the graveyard and add another Necromancer to his hand, so that he can use Stygian to special summon the Necromancer, then special summon the Archfiend back. Let's see if that's what he does. He could just go for Abyss. Okay. Yeah, he's just going... Wait, why did he activate it? Oh, just to get him in the graveyard. Okay, I guess he feels he doesn't need another Necromancer. He just wants the Abyss Dweller. Could he have just made another one, though? No, his board would have been too clogged. So I think we're looking at, what is it, 2 breaks and a barrier, and he has an Archfiend in face-up attack position. That was a great turn 1. That was a heavy luck. I love, getting good Infernity turn 1 plays. I used to hate the deck with the patch. I'm like, just end your turn. This is so boring, but it's fun playing the deck. And you gotta give credit. It's the only deck that should run triple upstart. I mean, yeah, the guy just won the ARG 20K championship with 3 upstart and Mermails, but I don't really like the card. I guess you can't argue against it, though. Just gives you too many soul charge targets. And even then, so it works in some decks better than others, because there's some decks where you don't want to draw certain cards, like you don't want to draw Morale Attack, or let's see, like in spellbooks you don't want to use it because it conflicts with Spellbook Library of the Crescent. Alright, so he hits the barrier with MST. He negates the MST with barrier. Now he just sends it to the graveyard. Then, I'm sorry, what just happened in Undyne? I'm sorry for going on that rant. Now I do not know what's happening. Teus effect. I think that Teus just discarded Undyne because he's in desperation mode. I don't know why he summoned that Teus in attack mode. That was silly. Like, Teus can't run over a single one of these monsters, and if you're gonna see someone with it, he's gonna fucking Infernity break the other. This is so dumb of him to leave this Teus in attack mode. But let's see what their ratings are. Blaze is 1500. He was actually the highest rated person online. Keep in mind, the ratings got reset like a week ago because of the new format. He's already at 1500. I haven't gotten back up to nearly what I used to be. But, yeah, that was a huge misplay putting this in attack mode, because none of these monsters can run over Teus in defense mode, and he would have to use, like, 2 breaks to get over. I mean, if he he's going to get a Gundy. Alright, so now he's normal summons a Gen X Undyne. So he... the good thing about Undyne... Well, you can break it before it can... I don't know why he isn't breaking it. Excuse me. Now I really gotta edit out the burps. I don't know why he didn't break the Undyne, because Undyne is +2, like, and sending the card to the graveyard is a cost, so it's like can't be negated by any effect negating cards. You can send Tidal or send Dragoons to the graveyard. But keep in mind that, oh, and it can't be negated, but keep in mind that Abyss Dweller can negate any effects that go off in the graveyard this turn if he had sent the Dragoons. Still don't understand why he summoned this Teus in attack position. Sec. Okay. This might be the first episode where I have to edit out boring parts. Normally I can't even keep up with what's going on, like when I didn't know how that Undyne got in the graveyard a second ago. Sec. I think he wants a sec for... Oh, okay. Okay. He, that kinda... Yeah, he was gonna go point for with the Abyss Dweller just to... so that he can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. That's a huge hit to take, though. And he should... I mean... I guess he's trying to force out the break, because he should have known that the break would do that. So now he has Tidal and Gen X Controller. He can make a Leo, which is really hard for Infernity. Well, some people... I really need to look up the ruling, because I've been playing Infernity for a long time, but the issue has never come up. Leo can only be destroyed during the controller of Leo's main phase 2. And always when I was playing on DevPro, when you're in battle phase, you can just click end phase, and then it just goes like to the next player's turn. And I don't know if you're like forced into main phase 2 when they can activate Infernity Break, or if like you just go straight to end phase, which is not main phase 2, so you can't activate Infernity Break then. Some people argue if you enter your battle phase, you must enter main phase 2. So you would be able to break the Leo as soon as you as they decided to enter the battle phase. Well, I guess you'd have to wait till after, but you know what I mean. Okay, so he activates Tidal's effect and he lets it go through, which is smart because okay, so it's an MST. Oh yeah, I forgot that he MST'd the Maxi, very good card against Infernity. He drew it one turn too late. That's like the joke that everyone makes, so salty. Go against a deck like Infernity and you draw the Maxi as card 6. That is like, that sucks for the Mermail player. He just drew, oh wait, I forgot that he had Maxi. I thought he drew and scooped. Wow. Took away his title. And he didn't even force out the Abyss Dweller with the... Well, actually, I don't think you can chain Abyss Dweller's effect to title, because it's like... What, is he use Jack Frost or something? No, he's just doing backflips. Alright, so I think that this Infernity player is going to take... I mean, he did just draw a lot of cards off Maxi, which is not something that you want to let an Infernity player do. I mean, a Mermail player do. Because they don't need their normal summon as long as they have the right cards in your hand. Like, advantage is just pure advantage to Mermails. Like, in terms of monsters, like most other decks, it's like advantage is advantage in terms of how many traps you have backing up your monsters, which you can only get out. Well, actually, a lot of decks just spam out monsters these days in the meta, so not just Mermails. Like, obviously, there are 4 monsters on this Infernity player's field right now. This is, like, this Mermail player fucking sucks. I don't like him because he's taking way too much time. This is, like, so much just filler talk. Normally, I'm trying to narrate duels. I'm not trying to narrate Dead Space. There, you can't win, bro. You can't win. You can't win. You gotta force out the material on the Abyss Dweller. Did he also... Okay, he's discarding gun for Teus. He's probably gonna negate that because then it would make it meaningless for him to be able to go point for point on the... And doesn't negate it for the negate everything for the rest of the turn? Or is it just the next one? Yeah, just activate it. Just put this nail in the coffin. He didn't activate it? He says it's okay? Oh my goodness! That's because he banished all of his mermails for a title. I knew that was going to be a mistake because mermails are maining 3 soul charges these days plus gun. Wow. Was he trying to trick him and get him to act? I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't just activate a pistoler. Well, I guess he wouldn't get any advantage of it at this point. I think that if this is, oh, Leo time. I think that we're gonna have this argument solved about, okay, nope. We are not gonna have this argument solved. Alright, he changed MST to another break. But he can chain the break to the, oh my goodness. MST on a break is just minus. Alright, so that's game over. GG guys, I will see you next week. I will see you next week on Competitive Dueling Network Duels. Glad to see Infernity. Well, it was because there was a bad player, to be honest. That Mermail player did not know what he was doing, guys. Alright. Let's check out the Watchers chat. Sec. See you guys later. This has been Slacker Magician, signing out.